Welcome back, everybody. Now today, what we are going to be doing is, I do have a 5-star rank 3 version of Ronin, but I wanted to do the unupgraded 3-star Thanos challenge with him, just to see how well he could do, now that he is officially buffed. Now this buff was very lazy, not really anything changed. Now, he does have some passive furies now. After the SP3, I'm pretty sure, which, is really nice. But yeah, other than that, nothing really changed. So yeah, here I'm just setting synergies, and yeah, I'm just gonna skip through it. Alright, but yeah, we're gonna be doing the upgraded 3-star Thanos challenge and seeing how we do. Yeah, we head into the Drax fight, and Ronin is a pretty tricky, character to play, because he requires a lot of intercepts. He doesn't require them, but yeah, it's definitely nice for him to have, and yeah, you'll see why. Alright, so the first things first about Ronin is that you need to build up different stances. Every time you switch a stance, you gain a passive cruelty. Once you reach 7 stacks of cruelty, which is the max, then you gain a passive precision, which is just about to end for us. And yeah, he throws the SP2, which makes it not possible to throw the SP3 with the precision. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, and then you throw off the SP3, and the SP3 steals away all the cruelties, and you got to rebuild them up from scratch. But yeah, you do get a passive fury, which is what was buffed about him. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed. Yeah. Yeah, but overall, I've always been a really big Ronin fan. He was my top champion for a long time back, like, when I was only, like, a month or two into the game, probably, or a few months in. But yeah, now I'm a year in, and, yeah, now I got max rank 5 stars, and yeah, I remember when it was a struggle to find tier 1 alpha. I mean, it still kind of is, but anyway, and yeah, to beat master difficulty event quests. Alright, but yeah, he does crit a lot, which you do probably notice, and which is very, very helpful in my opinion. Alright, but now I'm going to talk about the different stances, because the different stances, they mean more than you think. Alright, and there's 3 stances: guard stance, wrath stance, and demon stance. Guard stance, like as it sounds, parries, they, like, stun the opponent, as you guys know, and plus 35% chance to perfect block, which I'm pretty sure, means it's guaranteed, because if you have parry at max rank 3, then isn't it already, like, a 75% chance or something? Yeah, and it will purify a debuff once you enter that stance, which is helpful. And then Wrath stance, it reduces the defensive ability accuracy by 40%, which is helpful. And Demon stance, all bleeds gain plus 75% ability accuracy and can be inflicted on blocked hits, which is pretty helpful, but I don't really seem to use it. Now, every time you crit with Ronin, every time you crit with Ronin, you put bleeds on them. And if it's not a crit and you still put a bleed on them, that's because you have a 15% chance to put a bleed on either way. Now, the reason I said it's not forced to intercept, but it's recommended, is because if you intercept the attack, then you gain an unbelievable amount of critical rating for that one hit. And yeah, it's basically a guaranteed crit. But yeah, since I'm not that good at that yet, I just decide to, like, there, I perform the intercept and I put a bleed on. But yeah, since I'm not that good at that, I just decided to go for the parries and just switch stances easily, like how I'm used to. And yeah, so now we're on the Gamora fight. I'm building up cruelties. I am not putting the precision on, or I'm not gaining the last cruelty yet. Or no, I guess I did, because that I want that precision to last during the SP3, and I need to get to the SP3 first. But yeah, this guy crits enough. I think he crits a nice amount. But if you don't know this about Ronin, he is technically, well, he is Hawkeye, actually. Not sure if you guys have seen Avengers Endgame, but yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for you if you haven't. Great movie, by the way. But anyway, yeah, we throw off the SP3, and yeah, we stab Gamora, and yeah, we just take out a really nice amount of health. Alright, but now let's talk about synergies for today. So we have Quake and Nick Fury on the synergy team for the 3 extra evade charges, and then we have a synergy with Guillotine. But this synergy also works for Nightcrawler, and it has, in blocking attacks, has a 50% chance to bleed the opponent, dealing 15% of attack as direct damage over 5 seconds, which is very, very helpful, especially since it is such a high amount, 50%. That's pretty good. There's no downside. It's not like when your friend asks you 50% get unlimited money or 50% die. There's no downside to it, so it's really helpful. But yeah, and Moon Knight. This synergy only works with Moon Knight, and when you dash back, you gain a Fury buff. Or no, when you switch stances, you get a Fury buff, increasing attack rating by 15% for 4 seconds. It's not the passive one. So like next time I switch stances, you're gonna see a Fury, and you might have noticed it. There it is. There's the Fury. And you know, that Fury helps. And that, did you see me evade right there? That passive evade? That is what his awakened ability is. Now, I mean, I find it helpful since, like, kicks in every once in a while, but it doesn't activate that much, so I wouldn't, like, put a gem in it or anything like that. But yeah, so what it does is, after a combo, I'm pretty sure, yeah, if you have 7 cruelties, then you get a passive evasion on the next incoming attack for 0.75 seconds. The 0.75 seconds all depends on the signature level, and also when he evades, then he gets a Fury attack, increasing attack rating by a certain amount depending on the sig level and how upgraded he is. Yeah, so here I'm just waiting for it to load. I was not in the greatest place for Wi-Fi, but yeah, there it goes. And yeah, so now we are moving on to Ronin, the other Ronin, Cosmic Ronin, Ronin against Ronin now, skill versus Cosmic Ronin, and yeah, and just so you guys know, as I said earlier, this guy is a human, like us. We do not have many immunities. Well, we don't really have any immunities. We're kind of lame like that. But yeah, we're not poison immune or bleed immune or anything like that. We're just boring people. But anyway, yeah, so on the Abomination fight, and there, that evade kicked in. Wait, no, that wasn't the passive one. That was the Nick Fury Quake. But yeah, anyway, so like on the Abomination fight, it's probably, we are going to die. I'm just spoiling it, because the poison will be too much damage for us. But yeah, I get out of the way of that SP2, and yeah, I'm able to throw off the SP3 with the precision. And yeah, I know it sounds bad, like it consumes all the cruelties that you've built up, but it uses all those cruelties to build up the damage even more in this SP3. Like that SP3 damage wouldn't be close to 1,000 without those cruelties. It'd probably be more like 100 or 50, something really, really low. Yeah. And no luck with putting the bleeds through the block. But yeah, that synergy did kick in right there, if you did just notice. The guillotine synergy, and yeah, I get the intercept with the SP1 to finish off the fight. Yeah, now we are on to the Abomination fight, where we will die because we don't have any immunities. But yeah, I entered the fight, and yeah, you guys can just wait and see. I don't think we even get to an SP3. But yeah, I do, yeah, one blocked hit, and we got a poison on us. And yeah, now we are starting to lose more and more health. And we did purify it right there because we are in demon stance, I'm pretty sure. Purifies debuffs. But yeah, that does end us off. But yeah, this does bring us to the end of the video. Everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to subscribe and like button. Make sure to comment, are you a Ronin guy? I know Ronin guys are very, very dedicated. I used to be a big Ronin guy. Now I don't. I only have a 4-star. I don't have a 5-star or anything, so kind of laid off. But make sure to comment new videos you want to see. I'm always looking for new ones. Make sure to follow the Instagram, so about my MCOC account on my channel. And yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. See you guys later.